Welcome back, everyone. Well, we've all felt it, cabin fever. It's an extreme boredom feeling like you can't get out of the space that you inhabit. Here to talk about that in the doldrums of February is Dr. Janine Hubbard. Thanks so much for being here this evening.
Hey, it's getting me out of the house, which is always a good thing, right?
We've heard the term cabin fever, but from your perspective, what exactly is it?
Well, it's not an official diagnosis, but it's a commonly used phrase to describe kind of that cooped up, almost claustrophobic feeling that can happen particularly during storms, especially when that stretches over a couple of days. We collectively experienced it back during Snowmageddon, but just with this series of back-to-back storms and the really difficult roads and some of those conditions, I've been hearing it again that a lot of people are starting to feel that whether it's you can't get out because literally you're waiting for a plow, or you're someone who has limited mobility so that even navigating, if it's at all icy, is really challenging for you. Or if you're someone who has a house full of little kids who've been cooped up for a few days, I think everybody's started to have some of that feeling. You can't concentrate, you feel cooped in, and sometimes it's even just a perception. You don't actually need to go anywhere, but the concept that you can't starts to really creep in and really affect your mindset.
I think a lot of us felt that during those years of the pandemic and the lockdown. Yep. So some people have been able to navigate this a little bit, but how can you burst the door open on cabin fever, so to speak?
Well, part of it is treat it like the first snow day of the year, which usually people embrace and take as a kind of force a little pause and break and a chance to maybe do some things around the house or maybe do something fun, give yourself permission to have a day off. So some of it is shifting that mindset. And then it's also, and this is mindset as well, the go and do something outside when the weather cooperates besides shoveling. I don't care how old you are, building a snowman, doing a snow angel, having a bit of a snowball fight. I have a dog that loves chasing them. It's fabulous. Get out and embrace some of that weather, not just kind of suffer through it and only do the manual stuff that's required. And that little bit of exercise and that fresh air will do you a world of good. Other than that, if you really do feel trapped, if you really do need help, reach out. Sometimes it's just a phone call with somebody. Sometimes it's literally I need help getting out of my driveway. Is there anybody out there? So make use of social media, but also be mindful, is it being helpful or harmful to you? And trying your best to take it in stride. Embracing the hopefully there is an end in sight. Summer will come. We will get there, I promise.
It's just around the corner. I'm sure of it. Always being mindful. Dr. Janine Hubbard, thanks so much for the conversation this evening.
Thanks, Jody.